Soro and where the club are with him bringing him in?
Well, I think a deal's been agreed, and we're just waiting on the paperwork being done now. So hopefully that can get resolved over the next few days.
How nice would that be to get another fresh face in?
Yeah, it'd be good. He's a good player, strong, technically very good, quick across the ground, hungry. So done a lot of work on him. Obviously we did a lot of work on Klimala as well, so he's in the building. So it's good to get a couple of players in to freshen things up a little bit.
What does that do for the rest of the squad? Is it good for competition? Keeps him on their toes?
Gives them a lift, fresh faces, and training's been good this week, as you can imagine. I think the boys are just itching to get back into it now. It's been a good break. We had a good week in Dubai, and we've had a good week this week, so looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Do you foresee many more after you resolve the Soro situation?
Well, hopefully. I don't put a number on things, can't predict these things, but we're working on a few other things, but there's a lot of speculation around at the minute, but I can't comment on anything else until we agree things.
How has Kamala looked in training?
Well, he's only trained a couple of days, but we like his personality, we like his attributes. His English is coming on, he's been working on his English for the last couple of months, so he's settled in, and the boys have taken to him quite well, but it's only a couple of days training, so it's very early.
How long before you feel you could consider him to go into the squad?
Well, he'll be in the squad for tomorrow, so his last game was sort of mid-December, but he's been training since then, so he'll be in there around it anyway.
You mentioned you want to add 5 fellows to your squad. With Kamala, are you still looking to strengthen that position?
Well, at the minute we've got Odson, him, and obviously Griff. Griff's looking good. He's had a good Dubai trip, and he's trained well again this week. So maybe not. We'll see how things go over the next few weeks.
With the speculation around the future of Lee Griffiths with no strikers coming in.
I can't comment on speculation surrounding any player really. There's been a lot for the last few months about Griff, but he's hungry and he wants to play, and he's made that pretty clear to me.
In terms of outgoings, are you still looking to trim the squad as well as add to players?
Well, we're hoping to get a couple of deals done this week where players either go on loan or they go permanently. So haven't any updates on that aspect, but there's a little bit. 2 or 3 players maybe going to leave.
Is it tough to manage that in January between you looking at players, but then you're also having to take care of the players that you want to send out as well? Yeah, and you got to give them a duty of care as well, and tell them that look, you're contracted here. This is for your benefit. To go and get some game time where maybe you're a little bit restricted here at the minute. But in terms of getting game time, progressing you, and then you come back a better player, ready for next season.
Is that maybe scope for Bio to go out on loan? I think there was reports saying that he was looking for that.
Well, again, I can't comment on individual players, but he's had a few injuries, so he's just coming back from a long-term injury. He's back in training now, so I've had no inclination of that whatsoever.
In terms of the 2 guys that have brought in, or Soro coming in along with Kamala, is that sort of obvious forward planning in terms of both young guys that you feel they can make an impact at the moment and improve as they get older? Yes,
that's pretty much the model of what we've been working on over the last few years. Klimala's a talent and Soro's a talent. Ideally, we'd like a little bit more experience in the squad as well. If we can add to that as we go along, then so be it.
What kind of player is Soro? Is he an attacking player? Is he the kind of guy who can put bread and meat on and that kind of thing?
Yeah, he's like a number 6, very powerful. Gets the ball back. He's got good close control. He's quite smart with the passes. But at that age, he's still got a little bit of work to do in terms of his tactical awareness. But we like what we saw.
So would you kind of get like an ideal understudy in tomorrow's?
No, you're going to build him in to be something.
I just read
running before he can walk. We'll just give him the time to adapt, and I think he could maybe play some games between now and the end of the season.
How's the squad looking for tomorrow?
Well, with a few injuries, obviously Ryan's suspended. El Yanusi and El Hamid, they're still out. El Hamid You know, we don't know the extent still. He picked up a groin injury again in Dubai, so we'll see how that's going along. Hopefully Moy will be fit for the end of the month. And Jamesy and Chris Ayer are doubts as well, so we're monitoring them today.
Do you feel the squad is in the right place though? You know, you've got games every 3-4 days for the next kind of 6-7 weeks. Do you feel the squad is ready for that?
Well, I'll know tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, we've had a really intensive week in Dubai. Obviously, they had a few days off after the last game. I think that freshness was needed, and I think the work was needed as well. And looking at them this week, they look like they've got the bit between the teeth. So, yeah, we'll have a couple back by the Kilmarnock game on Wednesday as well, you know, to add to the squad, and then hopefully a couple more additions.
In terms of the actual game, how do you expect Partick to set up?
I would imagine Ian would try and make it as difficult as possible for us. You know, I think it'll be a good atmosphere tomorrow. Don't have far to travel. I know he had a bad result last weekend, but he's a very shrewd manager. You know, and he's been around the Championship and the Premier League for a long time. I'm focusing on what we do. Obviously, we're looking for a good start to the second half of the season, and aim as we mean to go on.
Do you expect it to be different to the League Cup meeting, obviously away as well, and Ian's had time to get his feet under the table again at Partick or something?
Yeah, and he's brought a few players in. You know, he knows that division, he knows that environment very, very well. So it's a cup tie, and we know how it can be difficult, and it's away from home. So we're not going to take any chances. You know, we'll be as strong as we possibly can.